Hey guys, welcome back to the 4x2 Wagon family, and today I want to show you guys how to install a trailer hitch on your Mercedes ML350. So let's get started. Alright, so to take the bumper off, you just need to take off 4 bolts, which is one here, and there's 2 on both sides right here, and these are just 10 millimeters, and then 1 right here. Once you take those 4 bolts off, this whole bumper should slide right off. So what you want to do is grab a plastic trim tool, place it right here, and then push down from the top, and it hinges down just like this. You can take the plastic off. Okay, you can just grab right here and pull. Come to the other side. So on my passenger side, I've got this wire coming down from the vehicle to the bumper, and I'm thinking this might be the airbag sensor. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swing this thing out here without stretching the cable. Let me get a little different chair. All right, so I just put this bumper on my chair with the cooler elevated so that this wire is not being stretched out. All right guys, so this is a 2-piece style kind of a hitch setup here for our Mercedes, and this is made by CURT. I'll leave a link down below for you guys can grab this on Amazon. I don't remember the cost of this thing, but as I recall, it's under $100. So it comes with a spacer and the actual receiver itself, and this thing is pretty beefy. You guys can see this thing looks like at least, gosh, 3/8 of a thick, inch steel. It's pretty burly, and the spacer is about a good 1/4 inch, or if not more. So we're gonna go ahead and mount this. It's pretty straightforward. One thing I wanted to mention here, I've seen some forums on the internet where you also need to buy additional brackets that goes on. If you guys can see these 2 holes right here, there's one bracket goes here, one bracket goes there. What they're saying is that if you guys don't have these brackets, your bumper could fall off. But looking at the actual structure of this bumper, it's actually welded to the frame itself, and this is a pretty thick tubular or rectangle tubular kind of style, and it's pretty burly, right? So it's welded there and welded here. So I'm not really sure what these brackets actually does, but regardless, this is what CURT recommends for towing my trailer. It's about 2,500 pounds, and towing my jet ski, and I think that this is going to be plenty enough. Now if I find that there's something happens, then I'll come back to another video and we'll talk more about that. But for now, we're just going to install this guy, so let's get started on that. All right, so in the kit you're going to get four bolts here with a lock washer, and then you're going to put this plate on first, and then this guy goes right there, that spacer. So with the lock washer, you don't really need thread locks, but if you guys want to put thread locks on here, if that makes you feel better, go for it. And these are 7/8 bolts, so they're pretty burly. Again, don't forget your lock washer on there. Get it started with your fingers, and we're going to torque it down to 120 foot-pounds. Okay. And when you're torquing these, make sure you guys go at a crisscross pattern. and just double check. Okay, that's all there's to it. Pretty simple. So one thing I want to mention real quick here, on this hitch there's this little lip on this weld piece right here, and that kind of protrudes on this piece right here. So I'm actually going to use my jigsaw. This plastic is kind of thick. So one thing I want to point out to you guys before we put the bumper on is there's a tab right here and like a little guide down at the bottom here. So when we put the bumper on, you got to make sure we slide both ends together on this little tab. So let me show you what it looks like on the bumper side. It's right here. This is where you got to slide this tab in here, okay? And then make sure that this bottom guide also lines up down at the bottom. There you go, just kind of rest it on one side there. Come over to the other side and just get it started. There we go. Just get the ends hooked up and that's all there's to it. So let me show you guys one more time from this angle. So again, take one side and line it up and just kind of let the bumper hang on that tab like so. Come over to the other side. Whoops. There you go, just a little bit. Over here, do the same thing. Then you kind of push in equally on both sides. There you go. And then come down here where those 4 bolts go and make sure those 4 line up. That lines up. That lines up. This lines up. Okay. There you go. This is one of the easiest bumper I've ever taken off. And I want to show you guys this tab that I cut out. So this is why I cut it out, so that this metal is not pushing on the bumper, and now fits way better. And then put these trim pieces bottom first and then just push it. So hope you guys enjoyed the quick video of me installing the hitch down below. And again, I'll leave a link or a card right up here for you guys to check out on me installing the trailer wire for this rig. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to check it out after this video. And thanks for watching.